Hey guys. So today, for this stream, we're gonna be looking at the other Mid-Solar Railways backstories because I want to hear like what happened to them, like like if they were sold or if they were abandoned or scrapped. First up, we're gonna start off with Jerry. The Mid-Solar is number 5. There is also another number 5, Albert, but I'll have to go to his backstory later. Hey, ASD. And yeah, I call Super Dude SD for short. I just hope he's okay with that. Sorry about that. Alright, guys, I just sent the link to most of the people. Just need to send one more link. Okay, guys, just send the link. Alright, guys, you can comment if you want to hear the Minnesota Railways backstories about the engines that were either sold or abandoned. Hey, this these things are just the StreamYard links. Those are just for my friends only, no one else. Alright guys, I'm gonna read Jerry's backstory. Jerry was designed by Andrew Barclay Sons.com and built by the Caledonian Works in 1919 for the Mid-Sodor Railway. Oddly, Jerry was the only engine owned by the Mid-Sodor Railway to never be given a number. Jerry and Jennings were sold in 1932, and as the railway continued to struggle. So that was Jerry's backstory. Let's go to Jim's backstory to see what his backstory is all about. Alright guys, here's Jim's backstory. Jim worked on the Mid-Sodor Railway where he hauled the horse and cart, the railway's main goods train. However, when the Mid-Sodor Railway came into decline, Jim was sold off along with Albert, Tim, Cora, Gertrude, and Millicent. Nowadays, Jim and Atlas are preserved on the Spring Lakes Railway. So that's Jim's backstory. Let's go to Tim's backstory, because I figure this would be the same. Alright, let's read Tim's backstory. Tim was purchased by the Mid-Sodor Railway as a tram engine for passenger duties and was the railway's number 7. In one of Audrey's scrapbooks, it is noticed that Tim pulled workmen's trains to Casney-Holwyn. Tim was one of the 3 engines sold off in 1936 to keep the railway's head above water alongside Albert and Jim. Oh, let's see if Andreas has a backstory. All right, let's see this one. Andreas was all right. Just to let you know, Andreas was not made by the Reverend Wilbur Audrey. He was made from the Wild Northwestern. So give credit to him. Andreas was built in 1916 by the Hunslet Engine Company. 4 years later, he arrived on the Sodor to work on the Mid-Sodor Railway as its express engine. In 1938, Andreas took offense on behalf of Rebecca when a man, Mr. Burke, extinguished a cigarette in one of her seats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys might already know that. I'm gonna see if John has a backstory. I don't think he does. Nope, I don't think he does. Let's see if Albert has a backstory. Albert was the number 5 on the Mid-Sodor Railway. He was good friends with Duke, Bertram, and Freddie. When the Mid-Sodor Railway closed down, Albert was bought by the owners of another railway. Let's see if Stanley has a backstory. Yep, he does. Biography. Stanley was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works sometime around 1917 and was sent to France to work on the trench railways during World War I. Following the war's end, he was sold as surplus to the Mid-Sodor Railway in 1920, and he was regauged. Let's go to Smudger's backstory. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure you might know what Smudger's backstory is. Or maybe not. Smudger was an olive green narrow gauge tank engine who used to work on the Mid-Sodor Railway and was later turned into a generator due to his tendency to misbehave and derail frequently. He would later be purchased by Mr. Percival and restored and now works on the Scarlowy Railway. That, guys, I'm pretty sure you all know that. Hey. Hey, train video for fun. Let's see if Atlas has a backstory. I'm fine, just reading the Mid-Sodor Railway's engines, the other ones, their backstories. Let's see this. Atlas was built in 1884 to assist Duke on the Mid-Sodor Railway. He primarily works at its slate quarry. Unfortunately for Atlas and his friends, the Mid-Sodor Railway experienced great hardship after the Peel-Godred branch line opened in 1953 and only managed to stay in service up to a little over a year afterwards. Let's see if Jennings has a backstory. Yep, she does. Jennings was built out of a Pico James kit and was modified into a 040 well tank engine. Jennings resembles the Tellinglands Railway's Dolgaj Renaissance basis. Smudgers is too. It is possible that Jennings might be named after the works FletcherandJennings.com, where was Scarlowy and Renaissance and Captain Baxter built. So that's their backstories. Yeah, you doogie. Hey there.
Hello. I just wanted to join.
Darn it, I forgot Proteus and Bertram's story. Let's see. Bertram used to work at the mines near the Mid-Sodor Railway. His fate was unknown to many after the mine's closure, and it was assumed he was left to rust. He remained at the mine until he was rediscovered years later. Proteus. Oh yeah, I am gonna read Steamers too. Proteus was built in 1904 and sent to the Minnesota Railway a year later as the Minnesota Railway's number 4. Wait, I thought Proteus didn't have a number because Stuart was actually the number 4. He worked with his brother Falcon, and of course Albert too. For many years up till 1919 when he died tragically, he returned as a ghost in 1957 to warn Sir Handel of the imminent danger approaching Sodor. I'm gonna see if Steamer has a backstory. Let's see. In 1909, a biography, in 1917, Steamer came to the Minnesota Railway only for a short time. During his stay, he was good friends with all the engines there. He and Duke were having a rest at the sheds. Duke then recounted the engines fighting over the missing trucks to Steamer after a small argument between Smudger and Stanley. Alright guys, what'd you think of the other Minnesota Railway engines backstories? So sorry about that, guys. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, Isaiah. If you want to join the links on Discord. It's actually one of the midst of the railway pictures with Duke, Bertram, and Proteus. Oh, we got two brothers. We got Falcon, aka Randall, and Albert. We got some Falcons. Hello, Falcons. Hey, Nate. Do any of you like the Mid-Soda Railway characters featuring Duke, Stanley, Sir Randall, or Falcon, Stuart, or Peter Sam, Atlas, Jim, Tim, and Andreas? Do you guys like those characters? Guys, after all the Mid-Soda Railway characters, which one's your favorite? And if you don't have a favorite, that's fine. Cause I'm not forcing you all to have a favorite, but yeah. My favorite one out of all of them is Tim. Which one is yours? Is it Steamer, Duke, Stanley, Serrano or Falcon, Stuart or Peter Sam, Albert, Jim, Tim, Atlas, Minnie or Bertram, Freddie, Mighty Mac, Smudger, Andreas, Proteus, Alfred, Jerry, John, Jennings. Those are the only ones I can think of right now. Guys, what do you think of my humming version of the Mid-Solar theme? What'd you guys think?